Time for the faith walk of the day. And today I want to talk about the book of 1 Samuel, the 16th verse. And this is when Samuel was looking for a king. And God told him that the king would be in Jesse's house, and Jesse is David's father. So Jesse has all these brothers, and his brothers are good looking, strong men. They're warriors, and so Jesse says, "Oh, maybe you're talking about this boy." And he brings one son, and he brings another son, and he brings another son, and Samuel says, "This is not the king. This is not the next king of Israel." And so he said, "You sure you don't have one more son?" And he said, "Well, there is the youngest. Yeah, he just tends sheep." His own father says, he's just the youngest. Couldn't be him. He only tends sheep. Couldn't be him. He's not tall. He's not a warrior like my other sons. He couldn't be the next king. Well, Samuel said, "Well, we're not going nowhere till the other son comes in." He brings in David. You know the story. He goes on to be anointed, and David goes on to kill Goliath and all these amazing things that he did in his life. But I want you to understand that even after he got anointed, he was still tending sheep. He didn't get the church. He didn't get the kingdom. He didn't get everything the day he was anointed. He didn't get everything the day he was chosen. Life takes time. There is a process in time. My pastor husband preached this yesterday, and there was so many points that came out of this message that I want to share as quickly as I can. There's no way I can preach the message, of course, but if you want to go look at it, it is on still on Periscope in the California Worship Center. So 1 Samuel 16 talks about the beginning of David being anointed king and how his father assumed that no, it couldn't be him because he's the youngest and he's not equipped. It must be one of my other sons. Discredited and discounted before he even was chosen. So all of you who are so devastated because people didn't choose you, it's been happening. It's in the Bible. It's okay. Just keep living. Because when purpose is on your life and when God has called you, it does not matter what other people think. If God has equipped you and placed something on the inside of you, it doesn't matter even where you come from or what you're doing right now. You may still have a job that you are not impressed with, a job that you think is beneath you, but this job may be teaching you something that you need for later in your life. Maybe where you're going is bigger than anything that you've seen, but God has to get you ready first. He has to prepare you first. You can't just run to the airport and jump on the plane. You got to check in. You got to check baggage. You got to go through TSA. You got to sit at the gate. You have to wait till they deplane the previous plane. You have to make sure they clean that plane. And then they have to board the women and children and then the military. Then you can get on the plane. But guess what? You still ain't at your destination. So listen, what I want you to understand is it takes time. Yes, you're anointed. Yes, you're called. Yes, you're amazing. But go through the process. All right. Process won't be comfortable, but the process will teach you something about yourself that will prepare you for the task that you're called to. All right.